Alright, everybody. Welcome back to another game of chess. If you saw our most recent game, it was a pretty rough one, but we were kind of due. I don't want to say we were due for a loss, but you win some, you lose some. And we have a d4 player. We've been playing d4, d5. Nothing too crazy, and we're seeing what they're gonna do. Okay, so we got a potential kind of, London type thing going on. We're just gonna, I guess, develop symmetrically right now. Oh yeah, Tory attack. It's kind of like a Trumpowski a little bit here. If I were to do some sort of, what's it called? What is it called? It's escaping me. It's escaping me. King's Indian. I think we're just gonna develop normally. I'm gonna push here, and then push here, put my knight over here, and if they take, do like that. Maybe I'll even put this here, I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of my plan of attack right now. Maybe I'll put this knight actually over here. Maybe I'll put it over here. I haven't decided. What's our opponent doing so far? I haven't developed quite here yet in the center. I guess they can't really at the moment. It's always nice. In our last game, one huge blunder had kind of been on our undoing. However, sometimes it's more than one. Okay, what are you planning here? What are your intentions? Part of me wants to take, move here. If you move here, then here. I think that kind of works. I'm gonna go for it. I mean, what's the worst thing you can do to me here? And here, if you take. I don't know, maybe the. Or actually, if take would be the line there. But yeah, I'm imagining they're gonna take here. Now that they've taken here, their queen side is a little, I don't want to say loose, but they've also, I don't know, in terms of development, we're roughly equal overall. Okay, interesting. That is intriguing. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back. I'm kind of leaning towards taking this way. I don't anticipate myself, and if they were to move here, I feel like maybe I'll move here. I also have this, which is a lot stronger now. Yeah, okay. I don't know, let's develop here. So now, if I take, I can go like this. Develop my bishop. Got all my pieces out pretty much. Feeling all right. I just need to castle, connect my rooks, We'll be looking alright. Yep, okay, so I did kind of anticipate this maybe. I was thinking about moving here or here. Maybe to this one just to avoid this, but I mean I can still take, so that's their issue. Okay, if I were to move here, you could actually move here. So maybe I will move all the way over here to avoid this. I'll castle next. And if I castle by the time they take, I'll take this way to open up this. And now this is free to, I don't know, maybe I'll take this, and that. If they don't do anything, but they have to address this somehow. Not sure how they're gonna do it. Maybe they'll do something like this. Not the worst move. But yeah, I got my pin is gone now, so I'm feeling good about that. I'm not actually defending this again, so I feel like I might have made a mistake here. So they could take, if I were to take, they could take like that. So I fear I've made a mistake. But they would have to take this way. So yeah, I might have made a mistake here. But, okay, yeah, so. But I think I'm still okay in terms of more overall stuff. 'Cause there's no check here. I can move here. You can take. Yeah, and then what? What do you got? I don't think you got anything. Now this is under attack. If you were to take, I take, you'd still be under attack. This is kind of under attack, but not terribly so. And they're up a pawn, which sucks. Yeah, there was that pawn they took. So okay, yeah, what should we do here? I want a castle, then they might, but they may take and take like this. If I were to just take, you gotta discover on me. But is that, how bad is that? What's worse? What is worse? I feel like damaging my pawn structure on my king side would be worse. Where would they go? They could go here. Yeah, yeah. Man, this sucks. So yeah, what am I thinking? If I castle, they take, and then I take. I'm exposed, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll push in the center or something. I feel like I gotta get my king out of here. Yeah. They'll most likely take this way. If I were to take, ooh, I'm surprised. I am super surprised. That is madness. I think our opponent was doing really well up until then. They castled straight into a very weak king side. I already have some pressure going this way. I'm gonna say no brainer. I might start pushing them around here. That is bonkers. I might move my rooks to the center here, like that. Just one I gotta open file. You know, I didn't comment. We're 200 points above ELO points more than our opponent, which, you know, isn't terrible. I mean, it happens that you can get tilted and lose a bunch of rating points. Our opponent was doing really well, I felt. These queen's pawn opening structures I am also not super familiar with in terms of, you know, like a known theory that I try to play. Yeah, d5 and we just kind of do something relatively symmetrical, but yeah, to be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I feel like our opponent made a huge mistake. Tory attack. Queen's pawn opening Tory attack. We'll see what they can do. They could defend by just pushing. Yeah, okay. Just fine. So yeah, they don't have material advantage anymore. What could we do? What could we do? We still have our queen. Queen is still here. If I were to move here, oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, if I were to move here, was it knight has to move? Yeah, I'm not. Ooh, actually, if I can do some zigzag stuff, actually. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. You know, you could like move here. Might take. I don't know. Yeah, if you were to move here, I don't know. I might just move. And then if you take, I can still take this way. I'm fine. Okay. Ooh, I feel you have made one too many mistakes at this point. I don't know if I fully kind of showed my plans here. But I don't know, why did I think this was being attacked? I guess I had my knight here originally, so that was something. But yeah, no longer attacked. What could we do? This is still covered this way, so we're fine there. Knight's just under attack. I don't know why I thought this could be something. Either way, so if their knight moves, I'll move in here, and then fork the king and the bishop. So again, we're okay. If they were to block like that, which is feasible, I don't know, maybe something like that. Can do anything? Yeah, let's just try to get. I think the tide has really shifted in our favor at this point. But that has happened more than once, so let's try not to lose sight of what we're doing. We're trying to make it to 1400. We're trying to play solid. Some of my ideas, a little dubious. However, our opponent castling on the king side, also dubious. But you know, we're playing a game, and we've been having some tough games somewhat recently. Yeah, I thought about this a little bit, so take, I don't know, maybe there or something. Yeah, I don't have to, I mean, it's still, and this is still hanging, so, I mean, and then if you were to take here, I'll take the check and all that kind of stuff, so I think we're fine. You know, part of me even wants to, if I could take here with a tempo, you know, so. Yeah, I think, you know, we had seen this, it didn't look like anything super huge, and now this bishop is out there by themselves. I'm still dominating this line. Ooh, and they have something here, perhaps. I don't know, maybe here. No, maybe not, because this is under attack. Unless, okay, if I were to go here and I take with the queen. However, this is still loose. My queen is actually starting to get a little trapped here. I might have miscalculated. Okay, if I were to go here, and then you take this way, I can take like that. And then if you were to take this way, no, it's still under attack. So perhaps it's this. Perhaps it's that. I still, as long as this bishop is here, I'm still looking pretty good. And now if this, then I'm still defending or attacking, even if I lose my knight, which, yeah, probably not my best idea. Probably not my best idea. But we have our opponent on the ropes, so let's try not to lose our queen, try not to lose our heads. And maybe we can make it. Ooh. It's interesting. If I were to take, I'm still taking here, so that's 2 pieces. However, they can still take here. But if I do come here, then maybe it's over. So I'm thinking this is still decent. So what are the options? If I were to take, they could move here. I could take and then take. Then I'd lose an exchange, essentially. Man. And because this piece is here, we're not looking great. Let's revisit this idea. If they take this way, I still don't have a whole lot of anything. Man, they're holding this together. This is annoying. Man. Man, and I am trapped. My queen is trapped. Man, oh man. Okay, so here. Okay, hang on. So here. I don't know, here. But you can still move here and take. Man. I kind of want to get rid of. How about this? Let's try to trade our rooks. What do you think of that? Cause oh my god. Cause if you I take back, you could take back like that. However, this is hanging. And I have to be just constantly. If I can get rid of this freaking knight, I can finally get out of here. And if not, maybe I can infiltrate this way. Maybe. Downsides to this, I'm blocking myself from here, from that defense. So if they were to move here to defend, yeah, dang it. Okay. What do we got? So yeah, if I were to park a knight there, it's blocking the defense of this. Part of me is thinking here and trade and like this, but then, man, my freaking knight. I sent it out there to die. I am very upset about that. Anything else? So let's revisit this, see if anything's changed here. No, and if anything, this has been reinforced. And even if I were to go here, it's not like I'm taking that, because this, and that. Although I guess there is still that. Okay, let's check this one out again. Okay, so here, we could go here. That's most likely what they would do. And go here. And take. I could take. You could take. If I were to move here, you would take. Do I have anything after that? Maybe I have this again. Threatening that, so they would have to move back. And then if I were to take, and you were to take, no, that's it. Nothing too crazy. I feel like maybe I need to do something like this. Let's open it up. I feel like this is what I need to do. I need to get my queen out of here and see if I can help my knight that I left out here to die. So I'm sorry, knight. It's a dark knight. This bishop is still helping me out a lot. I kind of have an escape this way. It's not the best because we would be trading off queens, but it's better than nothing. My king is still relatively well guarded. I can maybe move up and hide over here, and we'd be pretty solid. The center of the board is pretty fractured, if I do say so myself. We got a backward spawn here on our opponent's side. Myself, we have a backward spawn here as well. We have opposite colored bishops. So the light squares are stronger on my side, dark squares are stronger on our opponents. But I feel like their king's safety is much worse. They have a lot of activity. I mean, a lot of stuff is going on over here. Let's be real. However, in our opponent's little circle, it's only... Okay, interesting. Offering the trader right off the bat, huh? Man. I was hoping I could get out. Okay, so if they trade, they'd have to take this way. I would take... And they would take... Actually, then maybe I can sneak in this way. Maybe this works. Interesting. So nothing should really happen to this pawn here. I have this check now. Maybe we can get them in a mating net. Again, their king is just weak, or exposed, undefended, kind of out there by themselves. I mean, so is ours, but at least we still have the 3 pawns right here in the center that we can have as defense and potentially, push forward in front of us. We've anchored this D pawn. Shouldn't be going anywhere unless they want to trade off their knight, but in order for them to do that, they could go here and go... Yeah, they probably go here, looking to trade and take, but then is there anything we can do in the interim? I'm not sure. Not what I was expecting. I want to get on the side. I could go here. Maybe, can we get them this way? We'll hit him with some checks, just gain some time. We're kind of getting there in the time scramble of it all. I don't know. Yeah, so you're clogging up here, and then maybe I'll get a little closer this way. Okay. Do I have anything anywhere? I don't know, part of me wants, but you can hit me with a check. I don't know, maybe I should try to pick off some pawns this way. Maybe, I don't know. Ooh. Wait, where am I? Oh yeah, maybe I have to... Oh man. No, I don't actually have to. Let's do check. I think we can still win a pawn out of this. Oh, these pawns are actually going to be rough. And then I'll take this way. Hit me with the... Man. Okay. Oh. Oh man, this pass pawn is gonna be a nuisance. I don't know if I'll be able to... Okay, yep. I really want to preserve my bishop. Dang it. Alright. So, all things considered, we're relatively even. Man, they'll probably move forward. I can probably, I don't know, move something like this maybe. Ooh. Annoying. I don't know, maybe I can get out of this. If I move here, move up here, maybe even here, I don't know. And I'll start pushing this. One pawn advantage. Man. I don't know. Tough. Another super tough game. If we lose. Which, it's starting to look that way here a little bit, you know? It's not outside the realm of possibility to lose. As often is the case sometimes. Got some checks. This pawn is, I feel like, the linchpin right now. If you were to go here, I don't know, maybe I can, you know, scoot around. But yeah, if you were to move here, then I don't know, you move here, I don't know, move here, and then just push. I still got 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 4 more squares. Can we do it? Ooh, I don't know if we can. But man. So yeah, it was pretty much all pawns. That's crazy. Traded all the pawns. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. I don't know, I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe here or something like that. Okay, so we got our pawn back. We actually now have a closer pawn to promotion. So maybe we got something. If they, you know, decide to attack, I don't know, we'll move back. We will... That's interesting. Let's do this. Ooh. Let's do that. Let's do this. Push like that. They might be in a time scramble, so we might be able to take that to our advantage. We're equal in material. Now we're 2 pawns away from promotion, which is better. Let's see. They don't have like a sneaky check that they can get away from me. Right. Oh no, maybe that's wrong. Maybe this is right. Tough. Maybe we can sneak away like this. What's this about? I feel like this is wrong for our opponent. While it may be equal, technically, I feel like it's not. I think if we can trade rooks, we might even be in a better position. Are we though? Because maybe I'm wrong. So here. Oh no. Maybe I'm right. Maybe this is an endgame I can win. 3 pawns versus a bishop? I didn't even really calculate that right now. I should have paid a little bit more attention. Okay. No, I shouldn't do that. Or should I? No, if I were to go here, yeah, I think I'd be fine. My advantage is to push. If I have an advantage, which is super unclear to me. I feel like I could keep this king out of the game. See, oh man. Oh, there it goes. I flubbed it. Oh man. Oh, another disappointing game. That's it. Oh my god. I completely blew it. Oh man. That's too huge. Oh man, this was a big loss. I lost a lot of points on this one. Oh man. Super disappointing. I feel like I haven't really been making as big of a blunders as I have recently, but it goes to show you. Alright, let's see. Got our analysis up. Man. Yeah, we have been struggling so hard. Queen's pawn opening. What am I doing? Review. What are you talking about? I haven't done it today. Oh, I guess I played my game yesterday, after midnight. So I guess technically yes. Oh, that's freaking dumb. Oh man. Well, whatever. I mean, we know we played poorly. I guess, you know, see, I feel like, wow, I'm kind of surprised by this position already. Okay, yeah, that looks more like how it felt. Okay, we got towards equality, so I'm glad that this was helping. You know, unnecessary evils. Oof. Okay. Okay. It's slightly in our favor. Man, it's really going all over the place. I'm sure there's a better way. I'm just curious what... Ugh. What the engine would say. You know, especially after all these trades. Man, I felt like... See, okay, so slight advantage. I felt like... Man, there it is. We actually had an advantage. Oh man, see, I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, so this is where... Oh man. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have traded. Okay, no, or at least offered a trade. They should have traded. Wow. That's the move I shouldn't have done, man. It's so unfortunate. What, I could have gone up here maybe. That holds it. Yep. That's it. That holds it. And then I don't know, maybe here, but that was so close. So close. So disappointing. Man, another just so disappointing game. So that's two super disappointing ones, and you know, I've been trying to not be so dubious in my openings to try and get better positions, playing the King's Gambit a little less, but you know, out of the opening again, I feel like we're always relatively solid out of it. I think we did have a bit of, it showed a bit of an advantage. Yeah, by this point, I mean, not super surprised. What would you have wanted here? So it looks like F6, just going back, F6, Queen takes B2, and H2. H2? Knight to H2? Oh yeah, that's the, I mean, the third move. That's the one we chose. We had some messiness here. Was I not supposed to take? Okay, I wasn't. Whoa, that's a huge swing. So that looked. So that wasn't an option. Taking, or at least getting a tempo off of the bishop, wasn't an option. That's surprising to me. I guess, yeah, queen takes d2 would have been, I mean, a free knight for an exchange. An exchange and a free knight, so I should have just taken it. To f to c8 to the open file to trade rooks was better than the tempo. That's surprising. Yeah, because they clogged me up. Then queen was trapped, and then yeah, tough. I'm glad I was able to see this. Man, again, just another tough loss. What's our obvious improvements here? One was probably just thinking a little bit harder towards the end. We had a huge time advantage. I think we had like 3 minutes over our opponent. We didn't have to just start pushing pawns. That's where I felt the advantage was, but it was so just, and yeah. What was the, I'm curious now, what, I just want to see what the, oh, did I really, is it really a draw? Really a draw after this with a check? And I mean, I don't know, what did, I'm just having a hard time even imagining what the scenario is. Oh, I guess if we can trade off rooks and then my pawn, but again, oh man, I'm just so... I can't believe that this could have been a draw. I don't understand how. I don't understand how to play it. Like if they were to go here, I don't know, what are my moves? Knight to f6, f7. Knight to e2, I guess. Here, knight to e. That's the. I'm trying to just see. King to d3, knight to h2. But I mean, come on. Bishop to e3. Surprise bishop to e3. I mean, even just hit me with a check, why not? If this is a draw, I couldn't hold this. I feel like from a technique standpoint, I don't think I could. That, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't have given up so quickly after all that. No. But, it always sucks to give up huge advantages like that, so I'm just gonna take it. Take the L. Good job to our opponent. They found some really good moves. They found some really crazy... They did some really crazy moves, but then found some really good ones, and we just let it also slide away. So, well, another long recording on this one, but thank you for watching. Tune in for the next one. Hopefully we can turn these games around.